Western Traditions in Mangum is a very special store that features high-quality, one-of-a-kind Western furniture, collectibles, and accessories. This store is a must-see experience if you like Western decor. Check them out at westerntraditions.com or on Facebook, and then plan an in-person visit soon. Just arrived copper and turquoise accented end tables and bedroom furniture. They have cowhide assorted rugs from Brazil from $129 to $195. Western Traditions, downtown Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with Remax Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, Remax Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 as we get ready for Canute and Mangum in a high school double dip. The girls will tip it off first. These two teams have already played twice this year, and Canute won both of those ball games. Mangum being introduced here. They will go with Holly Lehman-Webb and Gracie Smith. Be joined by Hallie Smith, along with Brent Woodruss and Aubrey Hopper. So it'll be Smith squared, Hopper, along with Woodruss and Holly Lehman-Webb. Starting tonight for the Mangum Lady Tigers, coming in with a record of 4-4, fresh off that victory Tuesday night against the Lady Cats of Hobart. As we mentioned, these two teams have played twice, once in December 12th, 65-17. Canute wins it. They also won earlier this month at Merritt, winning by a final score of 48-20. at the Merritt Invitational. Starting five for Canute, 14-2 on the year, number 5 in the Class A poll. And they will go with Macy Lloyd and Destiny Jackson. They'll be joined tonight by Kinley Carlson, along with Kendall Schuster. And the final member of the starting five, Brooke Thomas. Thomas getting the start tonight because I am told their normal starter, Sadie Allen, is off showing in Denver. So it's Lloyd, Jackson, and Carlson, along with Schuster and Thomas, the starting five for Canute, and Tatum Ridling. Mangum in their road black uniforms with the orange trim, white numerals. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening device here in this first half of play. And in the opposite direction, you'll find the group from Canute, all white with the gold numerals and the black trim. And we are on Facebook tonight. The trade-off for having Facebook this evening is that Chad Fox doesn't have a microphone. We've gone old school here this evening with our equipment. It's something out of the early 2000s that we're using here tonight. But it works, and that's all that matters. Tap going to be controlled by Canute. We're underway. Janelle Heatley-Lowe has checked in, as has Brandy Webb and Elaine Mills-Smith. Good to have you ladies alongside on this Friday night. It's okay weather-wise now, but this time tomorrow, not so much. Good ball movement by Canute. 3 ball off the glass. Banked home. You've got to be kidding me. Already, Kinley Carlson and company making everything fall as they did in the first 2 meetings. Fast break opportunity on the other end for Holly Lehman-Webb. Doesn't go, and she glared at the official, thought she got fouled, couldn't get the call, and back the other way we go. 30 seconds plus gone by here in period number 1. I had told Chad that I did not think that I had been in this venerable gymnasium, but then I remembered years ago, Power Hits KQ 106. We did come here and did some Canute basketball. They steal it away from Mangum and want to run. They've got numbers. 3-on-2 fast break opportunity. Count the bucket, then the foul. And to the line for an old-fashioned three-point opportunity will be Destiny Jackson. Check the whistle, and it's going to go on Gracie Smith. That'll be the first of the night on Gracie, number 1 on Mangum. So Destiny Jackson at the foul line. Chance at a three-point play. 7:01 left in the first period of play. And good with the free throw is Destiny Jackson. 6-0 early lead for Canute. Smith, middle of the floor. Good job by Hopper to get it across the timeline. Avery will slow it down. Now Mangum some ball movement. This will go baseline to Hallie, and she lost it out of bounds. And that's defensive pressure there inside. A good job of closing out by the surprise starter, Brooke Thomas. And again, Thomas in there because Sadie Allen, not in uniform, not here, at a stock show in Denver. 6-0, backdoor, wide open, count the bucket, foul, and another three-point opportunity. This time it's Macy Lloyd with the 2. Brent Woodruss with the foul. That'll be her first. And number 2 called on Mangum. So at the line, Macy Lloyd, three-point opportunity. Does not get it to fall. Woodruss with the rebound. Kind of had to wonder how this team would respond after Tuesday night's victory against Hobart. A lot of energy, a lot of emotion in that one. And then you got to turn around and play a top 5 team in Class A on Tuesday night, or Friday night, rather. Good job by Hallie Smith to go on the baseline and knock it down. There's Mr. Woodruss. Hallie with her first 2, and it's a 8-2 ball game. 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 1. Jonna has checked in. Jonna, good to have you alongside, kid. Donna Terry there as well. And on her backside, good job by Gracie Smith to get the tie-up and the jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So the Lady Tigers will get it at the 6-minute mark, trailing 8-2. Chad is here, I promise. Just doesn't have a microphone. Going to get a tripping foul. Is going down hard was Hopper. Avery was not in the act of shooting. The push called on Kendall Schuster. That'll be number 1 on Schuster, and number 1 called on Canute. Kind of hoping that the front moves through as we sit here tonight. Just as soon the breeze blow my truck back to Altus. 3-ball Smith doesn't go. Hallie's shot going to be recovered in traffic by Kendall Schuster. Now quickly in the front court, here comes Canute. Diagonal pass. Smith might get there, but catch is made instead by Macy Lloyd. 5:30 and running in the first. There's a 3-ball on the way and knocked down. A little pose at the end of it. And shooting lights out early on is Canute. Destiny Jackson now with 6. Now a steal and a 15-footer knocked down by Macy Lloyd. Well, that was Jackson again. I'm sorry. So Jackson 5 unanswered here and makes it 13-2. Another steal at the timeline. Good job by Woodruss to go get it, though. She'll find Holly in the front court. Lehman Webb had the ball knocked away from behind. Kendall Schuster with the block. And if you're Holly Lehman Webb, you got to put on the brakes and let Schuster slam into the backside of you and get the foul. Gracie to inbound underneath her own window. And it's going to be taken away. Stolen on the inbounds play, Kenley Carlson. Carlson then gets stripped. Good hands that time by Holly Lehman Webb. She'll go to Hallie into the front court. Gracie with the catch. Canute gets back quickly. Woodruss set, thought about the 3, splits a couple of defenders, and a reach-in foul going to be called on Canute. Who they get for the Lady Tigers. That'll be the first of the evening on Brooke Thomas. 2 on the Trojanettes. And Jonna, no, I'm not ready for the cold front. I hate cold weather. The best thing about winter is when it's over. Hello to the ultra-funny Brian Lively, who has joined us on the broadcast. Mr. Lively, good to have you alongside as you tune in just in time to see Mangum throw the basketball away. That'll occur with 4:31 left in the first quarter of play, 13-2. Had the opportunity to play some golf earlier today, and it was breezy, it was cloudy, it was cold, it rained a little bit at the Fort Cobb Golf Course. And about the time we finished, the sun came out and the temperature warmed. Speaking of warm, boy, I tell you what, Macy Lloyd and company on fire from outside. Lloyd knocked down the 3. She's got 5, and that'll make it 16-2. Foul on the inbounds play. It'll be the second now on Brooke Thomas. So Thomas will set down, and Gracie Snoder will take her place. 4:12 left in the first, 16-2. Canute on top. Hallie Smith down below us. Had the ball taken away by Jackson. Destiny doesn't have the numbers. Head on a swivel. Now looks inside. Catch made over the top by Carlson. Kinley back out top and a reset for the Trojanettes. 3:50 and running here in the first period of play. Tatum Redling's team up 16-2. Mangum extending the defense. They'll lob it into the big girl. And shot taken away, or ball taken away rather, by Woodruss. Good job by Bryn as she took it from Schuster. Now Woodruss on the other end gets bumped from behind And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll still be Mangum basketball. A reminder, basketball tomorrow afternoon. Matinee affairs for Mangum as they will take on Riverside down at the Great Plains Coliseum. Girls at 1, boys at 2:30. 3-ball on the way here by Stair. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebound tapped out, and that was Hopper instead. Rebound tapped out, picked up by Holly Lehman-Webb. They'll come back to Avery. Hopper leaves it in the corner for Gracie. Smith, 3-ball, no. Inside position, Hallie with the rebound. Good job by Hallie. Bren will get it on the baseline, and a timeout going to be taken by Kelly King. Robert Crawford, 3:13 left in the first, 16-2. Canute in front of Mangum. More Classic Hits, 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Well, it's a hard luck life if you are Chad Fox, and he disappeared on me earlier and then came back with a bottle of Coke Zero for me, which I was grateful. He said I didn't have any money, so I had to go to the convenience store. Couldn't buy any here at the field house. I would have loaned him some. Holly Lehman-Webb puts up the shot, doesn't get it to fall. It rattled in and out. The rebound taken away by Schuster. One and done for Mangum. Back the other way. Here comes the Trojanettes. Had the three, won't take it. Now a reset to Carlson. Kinley double teamed. They'll find up behind the arc Macy Lloyd to Jackson. Now back to Lloyd. 2:45 left in the first. Good ball movement by Canute. Candy Ogden Fight is tuned in. Candy, good to have you alongside. She says, go Lady Tigers. And when you say that, Destiny Jackson puts in 2 more. She'll get fouled and will go to the line for a 3-point opportunity. That'll be team foul number 3 on Mangum here in the first quarter of play. And the first of the night on Hallie Smith. 3-point opportunity is knocked down by Macy Lloyd. The thing that's so scary about Lloyd, she's only a sophomore. I mean, she's a good-looking ball player. Brent Bogart, speaking of good-looking, has checked in. Hi, Brent. Hallie Smith, mid-range jumper, knocked it down. She's got all 4 for Mangum. They trail 19-4. 2:20 left in the first quarter of play. Canute breaking the press easily. Played catch behind the arc. Jackson goes to Lloyd. Macy, great pass over the top. Schuster with the catch and the 2. Kendall Schuster with her first 2. 21-4 now. Woodruss the inbounds pass. Should go to Hallie. Streaking down the far sideline. Holly Lehman-Webb. Webb gets a screen up top. Can't do anything with it. Here's Woodruss down below us. Minute 50 left here in the first quarter of play. The old Blitzkrieg bop in full swing for this group from Canute. Smith can't handle the pass. Hallie had to go off of her hands and out of bounds. Talked about tomorrow's games at 1 and 2:30 over the Great Plains Coliseum against Riverside. And let me just tell you, those are 2 quality opponents tomorrow for the Lady Tigers and Tigers. And then on Tuesday, we travel to Moreland for a pair of ball games. And I was told earlier this evening that the girls' game has been moved to 5:30 so that we can get home at a decent hour on Tuesday night. You know, that's how you run the give-and-go screen. Kinley Carlson, the benefactor of Kendall Schuster, getting her the ball screen, setting the screen, and then an easy lay-in for Kinley Carlson. 23-4, 70 seconds left in quarter number 1. And you might be saying to yourself, well, what's wrong with the Lady Tigers? It's not what's wrong with the Lady Tigers. Canute is, this third time we've seen them, and they have gotten better each and every time. 3-ball, Destiny Jackson knocking it down. That's confidence right there, boy. Jackson makes it 26-4 with 45 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Ball inadvertently kicked, inadvertently carried, and getting away with it is Destiny Jackson. Jackson, baseball pass down below us in the left corner to Kinley Carlson. 25 seconds left here in his first period of play. First of two tonight on Classic Hits 97.7. Let's see if you get the idea. Maybe Canute holding for one. We're down to 15 seconds left in the first. Macy Lloyd, you can hear Tatum down below us. Coach Ridling saying go, go, go. Pick and roll up high. Nothing doing there for Carlson. She'll go back now to Schuster. Kendall's shot no good. Rebound put back. Did not fall, but I believe we got a foul on the floor on Mangum. And we do. It'll be on Gracie Smith. 2 on Gracie. 4 on Mangum in the first. 0.8 left here in the first quarter of play. And an opportunity for Canute. Hopper sits down. Hannah Stair comes in. Inbounds pass at the buzzer. Knocked down. Kinley Carlson. Why not? Their first shot banked off from an impossible angle from three-point land. They hit one at the buzzer. 28-4 at the end of one. Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
Jerice Wilson-Henry says go Lady Tigers, and Colton Laughlin has joined us at the end of one. Mangum trailing 28-4. Hallie Smith, all 4 points for Mangum. 13 for Destiny Jackson on the other side of the score column. Kinley Carlson with 7. Macy Lloyd has a half a dozen, and give 2 to Kendall Schuster from the foul line. 3 of 4 in the first half of play. Or first quarter of play, Canute's Trojanettes, and again, they lead it 28-4. Second quarter about to get underway, and it will be Canute with the ball as they work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device in their home white uniforms, gold numerals with black trim. I can't believe Lloyd did not take that three. She buried one from there to begin the ball game. Coach Ridling's team showing some patience this trip. This little ball movement going around the outskirts of the three-point line. Speaking of which, high arcing three-pointer on the way for Snoder. Couldn't get it to go, but the long rebound taken away by Macy Lloyd. At a reset now for Canute. Lloyd looking for Jackson at the free throw line, but instead another three ball. And this time it'll be knocked down by Kinley Carlson. So Carlson in double digits. She's got 10, and that'll make it 31-4 as Terry Williams has joined us. 31-4. 7:05 left in the first half of play. And it won't roll in for Hallie Smith, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's the difference between 14-2 and 4-4. When you're 14-2, those shots roll in. First foul of period number 2 called on Canute. And that'll be the first here on Kendall Schuster. Check that, that's her second. First free throw up and in. One more opportunity here for Hallie Smith, who has all 5 points for her club. Smith got the second one to go. Hallie now with a half a dozen. Mangum trailing 31-6. Baseball pass in the front court. Canute had numbers, but they'll back it out and reset. Jackson now, a little give and go over the top to Schuster. Her shot wouldn't fall, kept the rebound alive, and finally picked up in traffic by Canute, but then taken away by Gracie Smith. Good hands by Gracie. Bren across the timeline to Gracie. Goes to Hallie. Hallie had the ball tipped, and now we'll find in the corner Holly Lehman-Webb. 6:35 left in the first half of play. Final member of the 5 out there for the Lady Tigers is Hannah Stair. Mangum in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. One pass too many. Run out opportunity on the other end. Great job of running the floor that time. Destiny Jackson drew the defense, gave it up to Lloyd. Macy's got the easy lay-in for 2. Jonna, they've got a great ball club. There is no question about it. Canute is good. And as we mentioned, ranked, I said top 5. They actually are number 5, coming in with a record of 14-2. And as I said, they have gotten better each of the 3 times that we have seen them. 2 minutes.
Unity Tires, you need to come to Hope.
We got some noise going on there, boss. That's all right. Mangum misses a shot, and the rebound picked off by the Trojanettes. Up top, 33-6, 5:40 and running in this first half of play. Macy Lloyd going to bring it out. Lloyd, diagonal pass, caught by Carlson. Mangum, it's one of those things, you're darned if you do, you're darned if you don't. If you come out and try to deny the deep 3, they're going to pound it inside just like that. And the shot goes up and in for Kendall Schuster. Timeout going to be taken here by Canute. We take one as well. 5:20 left in the half. 35-6, 5:20 left. Classic Hits 97.7.
Is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, for those who are watching on video, the official who is across the way at the hash mark on the left side of the floor looks like he graduated high school like 6 minutes ago. I mean, you talk about a fresh-faced young man. Love to see him out there, but he is literally just a kid. Gracie for 2. Her foot was on the line. Give credit to Smith. She'll knock down the jumper, and somebody besides Hallie has scored. 35-8, 4:55 left here in the first half of play. Mackenzie Laughlin Bates has joined us on the broadcast. Hello, Kinsey. Good to have you alongside. 4:45 left here in the first half of play. And again, Canute patient on the offensive end. I say that, bobbling the ball Lloyd, but Macy did a good job of recovering and resetting. Destiny Jackson fires one here on the near side. 3 ball going to be dialed up by Schnoder. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tapped out. Schnoder going to get her own rebound. Now to Jackson. Open for 3, the left-hander, Kinley Carlson knocked it down. Kinley Carlson. She got 3 threes on the evening and a total of 13 points. There's a fee to come by here. It's $1 a piece. $1 a piece. $1 a piece, yeah. Okay, thanks. Mangum trailing 38-8. 4 minutes left in the first half of play. 2 more for Hallie Smith. And she continues to fill it up for Mangum. Chad and I sitting in the middle of, well, if you know the movie Blazing Saddles, the L.J. Petty Toll Road. And lots of traffic coming by. We are in the middle of it. Speaking of being in the middle of it, first time we have seen to be into the lineup for the Trojanettes, Tyler Polinsky, and Taylor misses the shot. And on the rebound, she'll commit a foul. It's the first on Taylor. And team foul number 2 called on Canute. Brooke Thomas has come into the ball game for the first time tonight for Tatum Redling. They lead 38-10, 3:25 left here in the first half. Brennan for 3, and Woodruss will knock it down from behind the arc. Brennan Woodruss. Vanessa Hagee has joined us. Hello, Vanessa. I think she's here in person, too, isn't she? Nearly a double dribble there. It looked like Kinley Carlson may have put the offhand on the ball, but no call. 3:05 and running in the first half of play. Kick left side. 3 ball dialed up here, and guess what? It's good. My goodness. Destiny Jackson. She's got 16 in the ball game, and it's 41-13. 2:45 left in the first half of play. Right now, Canute on pace to score 100 points. Bren underneath the basket had the ball taken away. That's a double dribble, yes. My fresh-faced friend across the way, it happened right in front of him. He didn't see it. And the veteran official near the timeline said, yeah, double dribble. Mangum will get it back underneath their own window. 2:33 left in the first half of play. 41-13. Canute on top. Smith kids getting it done for Mangum. Speaking of which, Halley for 2 more. That one won't go, and the rebound going to be collected by Brooke Thomas, and now we'll get a foul in the backcourt. Called it on Gracie, and I've got her for 3. That'll be team foul number 2 on Mangum here in the second. That's actually their first foul of the second quarter of play, and it is the 3rd on Gracie. You got to be careful the rest of the way. How long does Kelly King leave her in there with those 3 fouls? And maybe because of the score, you leave her in there longer than you normally would. Macy Lloyd to Mackenzie Thompson, who came in the last dead ball. Thompson in the corner to Destiny Jackson. Oh, my goodness. She is, well, she must be a roll because that's as smooth as butter on a roll. My goodness. Going to get a push. Jackson can't believe it, but she shoved that time out of the way. Hallie Smith. So on Destiny, that'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called on Canute here in this second frame. Minute 58 remaining. They lead 44-13. Holly Lehman-Webb going to come back into the ballgame now for Mangum. And Gracie Smith will sit down with those 3 fouls. 1:58 left in the first half of play. Holly to inbound. She'll get it to Hallie, and Hallie tried to force it back to Holly, who had it taken away. And then Holly took it right back into her own back pocket and got it. Good job by Holly Lehman-Webb to play that one all the way through. Mangum trying to force it inside to Gracie, or rather to Hallie, and she can't handle the pass, so it'll go out of bounds. Turnover, going to give it back now to Canute. 1:41 left in the first half of play. Avery Hopper has come back into the ballgame for the Lady Tigers. Skip pass over the top. A little give and go to Destiny Jackson. Now she'll find Snoder here on the near side. Carlson had the 3, but got closed out by Lehman-Webb. Minute 25 left in the first half of play. And you got to love Tatum Redling. She's up 44-13, and she's coaching like it's 14-13. Traveling violation called unforced error on Kinley Carlson. Going to give it back to Mangum at the 1:15 mark of the first half of play. Also into the ballgame for the Lady Tigers. Hannah Stair has checked back in. Gracie Smith going to get grabbed on the arm. Check the foul here, and they have called it on Kinley Carlson. That'll be her first. Team foul number 4 called on Canute in the first half of play in period number 3, 2, 1. I'll get it right yet. 1:03 left here in the second quarter of play. Thanks for asking. Bren looking to inbound, does over the top. Catch made by Stair. Hannah in the corner to Holly. She wants to go baseline, gets cut off. Tries to find underneath the basket. Hallie, and Smith can't get it to go from point blank range. Rebound ripped away by Destiny Jackson. She'll go down the far sideline and then give up the dribble to Macy Lloyd. Lloyd been quiet here in period number 2. She started off like a house of fire. 35 seconds left in the quarter. 44-13. Canute on top. Jennifer Reisner has joined us. Jennifer on the way up. We heard Bad Moon Reisner. How about that give and go inside? A little touch pass that time from Destiny Jackson to Kinley Carlson. Carlson has got 8 in the quarter, 15 on the ball game, and it's 46-13. Ball bobbled, good catch, foul made. And to the line to shoot 2 for Mangum will go Hannah Stair. Check the whistle on Canute. And the foul going to be levied to Kinley Carlson. That'll be 2 on Carlson and number 5 on Canute here in this second quarter of play. So a couple of free throws for Hannah Stair. First one on the way for Hannah. Good. She'll get one more, Hannah Stair. What is today? The 17th, so 2 weeks left in the month of January. And Mangum going to play a whole bunch of basketball between now and then. Second one on the way. Good. Good job by Hannah to knock him down. 2 games tomorrow over at the Great Plains Coliseum. Scheduled to go to Moreland on Tuesday night. Then on Thursday, Tri-County tournament getting underway. And the final week will feature a lot of basketball action, as finally proving that she is mortal. Destiny Jackson put up a 3 as time expired and could not get it to go. An impressive first half of play by Canute. They're in front of Mangum 46-15, 46-15. Canute in front of Mangum at the intermission. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452, 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum outscored in that first quarter of play 28-4, and then made it closer in the second frame, getting outscored 18-11. At the half, they trailed 46-15. As our good friend Travis Reese has joined us in the broadcast booth. Hello, Soup. Hope all is well with you. Hallie Smith leading the way for Mangum at the intermission. Hallie has got 8 of her club's 15 points. Give 3 to Brent Woodruss, 2 apiece to Gracie Smith and to Hannah Stair. Mangum 4 for 4 from the foul line, but again, only 15 points in that first half of play. And again, they trail 46-15. On the other side of the ledger, by the way, Gracie Smith, foul problems for head coach Kelly King. She's got 3 at the intermission. On the other side of the ledger, great balance for Tatum Ridling in that first half of play. 19 from Destiny Jackson, and she knocked down 4 3-pointers in that first half of play. Kinley Carlson's got 3 3-pointers at the half, I should say. 15 for Carlson at the intermission. Give 8 to Macy Lloyd and 4 to Kendall Schuster. As 28 in the first and 18 in the second for the Trojanettes. From the foul line, they are 2 of 3 in this first half of play. Foul trouble for Tatum Ridling, not really. Carlson and Schuster have 2 apiece, as does Brooke Thomas. And again, at the intermission, it is 46-15. Mangum on the short end of the scoreboard as Garrett Pride has joined us in the broadcast booth. 46-15 your score at the intermission. Canute out in front of Mangum. Second half coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Western Traditions in Mangum is a very special store that features high-quality, one-of-a-kind Western furniture, collectibles, and accessories. This store is a must-see experience if you like Western decor. Check them out at westerntraditions.com or on Facebook, and then plan an in-person visit soon. Just arrived copper and turquoise accented end tables and bedroom furniture. They have cowhide assorted rugs from Brazil from $129 to $195. Western Traditions, downtown Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
At the half, it is 46-15. Mangum trailing to Canute. And again, they've played them twice already this year. And first one went to Canute 65-17, second one 48-20. Well on our way there as Morgan Maddox has joined us. Turnaround going to be quick for Kelly King's team. They're going to back at it tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton. They will take on a Riverside team, and we have not seen Riverside. We know they're a top 10 team. They are good. They are talented, and we know it doesn't matter who's playing for Riverside. They love to run. They love to get up and down the floor. You can count on that. Tomorrow, both the girls, they will also be fun in the stands. They are just, they love their basketball at Riverside, and it will be enjoyable indeed. 46-15, our score at the intermission. Take one more quick timeout and come back and get ready for the second half of play. 46-15, back for the second half on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
So playing on the loudspeakers here, I think Aerosmith's best song, Sweet Emotion. Some like Walk This Way, and I know. But to me, Sweet Emotion, and I am so sorry that Steven Tyler can no longer sing. Aerosmith was supposed to have been in Tulsa in November, and they had to cancel. Hurts my heart. Second half underway as Hallie Smith going to go inside, draws the triple team, finds Bren underneath the basket, who will get tied up, will get a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Canute. Hello, brother. How are you? Mitch McLaughlin in the house. We might get a camera shot of the back of his head before all is said and done. As Chad got the cue there about turning the camera. We are a well-oiled machine here at Classic Hits 97.7. Macy Lloyd gets the start here in the third quarter for Tatum Ridling along with Destiny Jackson. Also getting the start out there in her white, Brooke Thomas. Thomas, little dribble drive at the right elbow. Didn't take the shot. You get the idea that Coach Ridling, that's a double dribble. You get the idea that Coach Ridling has told her club that we're going to make at least 5 passes before we take a shot here in this third period of play. Ball tipped out of bounds. Good job there defensively by Mangum. As tipping it, Avery Hopper, and Avery actually tipped it off the body of one of the Canute players. So Mangum will get it back Gracie Smith out there with those 3 fouls. She'll find Woodruss underneath the basket. Brenton can't handle the pass. Kendall Schuster going to take it away, and on the run, back the other way comes Destiny Jackson. Jackson to Schuster. Now the reverse on the far side. Jackson intercepted a pass intended for Lloyd. Macy will get it here. Lloyd off the dribble penetration to Schuster. Now they'll give it up. The dribble drive, left-handed shot. Brooke Thomas didn't go, and on the rebound, a foul going to be committed. And they are pointing at Macy Lloyd.
Mr. McLaughlin said Tuesday starts at 5.
Even 5 o'clock, even earlier. All right, so we had been told 5:30 start time up there at Moreland, but now they have moved it back even further to 5 o'clock, and we are grateful for that. It is a arduous drive from Mangum to Moreland. From Altus to Moreland, it's even more arduous. So 6:20 left here in the third quarter of play. Mangum going to turn it over, and getting it back will be Canute. They are in their home white uniforms with the gold numerals and the black trim. Schuster out behind the arc. Kendall looks inside. Now they'll kick it back to Jackson. Destiny from the free throw line. 15-footer halfway down, wouldn't go. And the rebound going to be taken away by Gracie Smith. Good job by Gracie to block out and get the loose basketball. Into the front court, Smith here on the near side to Woodruss. They wanted to go to Halley. Schuster really clamping down defensively on Halley Smith inside the paint. Strong move there by Lehman Webb. Holly couldn't get it to go, though, and the rebound taken away by Schuster. Quickly into the front court, she'll come to Kinley Carlson. Carlson, Schuster, backs in, nothing there. Over the top, they'll leave it for Brooke Thomas. And again, shots that are there for Canute, they are not taking them in the third quarter as they had in the first 2 periods. And again, I think that's Tatum Riddling telling her team that she wants to work on their passing game, ball movement. I know you can score, she says. I want to see you pass. 3-ball dialed up here by Carlson. Doesn't go. Schuster with a rebound. Ball free, still free, and finally going to be picked up by Mangum. Good hustle that time by Hopper. She'll go to Holly Lehman Webb. And boy, I tell you what, we have got 3 bodies on the floor. Quite a collision there. Lehman Webb going down. Maybe a foul called on Brooke Thomas, and it will be the 3rd of the evening on Thomas. And also going down in a heap and banging her elbow was Destiny Jackson. So Brooke picks up her 3rd. That'll be the 2nd of the 3rd called on Canute. Lehman Webb will have to sit down after that collision. Gracie inbounds to Halley. Sets, fires, 3, doesn't get it to go. Rebound tapped and lost out of bounds. That's a break for Mangum. Kinley Carlson stepping on the baseline. And she went to get the loose basketball. So with 5:01 left in the 3rd. Oh, no. What? Well, apparently the ball was out of bounds before she touched it. Okay. All right. Some clarification, Holmes, and we got it. 4:55 left here in the 3rd. Schuster, double team, spins, shoots over Hallie Smith, comes up short. Good defense by Hallie, and Gracie with the rebound. And again, just every game that she plays, well, both of the Smith kids, they just get a little bit better. Started off about 10 days ago over there at Snyder, and have gotten progressively better. 2 games up at Merritt last week, and then the game Tuesday night at Hobart. Alyssa Dreyer has joined us in the broadcast. Hello, Alyssa. Ashton Pride is here as well. Gracie, inbounds pass. Goes to Avery. Hopper. Shot no good. Rebound swept away by Destiny Jackson. Jackson, oh, what a pass. And going to the glass and laying it up and in. Kinley Carlson. Great pass by Destiny Jackson. 48-15. Those are the first 2 points of the third quarter. And we're at the 4:10 mark. Mangum trailing. This is the first of 2. And again, tomorrow, 1 and 2:30 over at Lawton, Great Plains Coliseum, day-long festival that Mangum is taking part in. And then on Tuesday, traveling to Woodward, and then going east about 10 miles to Moreland for a pair of bowl games that now will start at 5. Kinley Carlson, the foul on Canute, her 3rd, and 3 now. Oh, no, they called that foul instead on Gracie Snowder. That'll be her 1st. And team foul number 3 on Canute here in the 3rd. 3:52 left in the frame. And again, Mangum yet to score in the period. Hopper goes to Woodruss. Now they kick it in the corner. 3. Hannah, no. Rebound Destiny Jackson. one and done. Mangum has had very few, if any, second chance opportunities. Brody Smith over at Canute. No, we're good. Thank you. Yep. Brody Smith over here at, I said Canute, but actually he's at the other C. That would be Cash. Checking in the broadcast, Brody. Good to have you alongside, bud. Best of luck to the Bulldogs. 48-15, 3:10 left here in the third quarter of play. Mangum trailing Canute. Just 2 points scored in this frame. Jackson, probably a carry there, but again with the score and the time frame, no call by the officials. Now, on the corner, Carlson, Kinley, backing it out. Jackson, she'll fire the three and make it. Yeah, that's a given. She is unreal. 22 now for Destiny Jackson. And she is just flawless almost from behind the arc. Got her for like 4 of 5 here in the bowl game. Lob inside to Hallie and can't handle the pass. Knocked out of bounds and last touch by Smith. 2:27 remaining. Kelly King didn't like the call. She won't protest a whole lot. Is Holly Lehman-Webb going to come back in? And Avery Hopper will sit down. 2:20 and running here in the third period of play. This one started off 28-4, and not a whole lot has changed since. Canute throws it away there. Turnover, going to give it back now to Mangum. 2:13 left here in the third, looking for their first points of this set of 8 minutes. Gracie Smith coming across the timeline. And again, a lot of emotion, a lot of their physical play drained on Tuesday night with that big win over Hobart. And now you face a top 5 team on Friday night, and you're like, oh. I remember a song by Jacob Dylan and the Wallflowers called Sleepwalker. A little sleepwalking may be going on tonight for Kelly King's team. And again, it does not get any easier tomorrow, as Riverside will be the opponent. Good steal there by Hallie. Smith reading the eyes of the passer that time. Came up with a steal. Bren wants 3. Give it to her. Bren Woodruss. Second 3-ball of the night for Woodruss. She's got a half a dozen. Mangum lead, well, they trail 51-18. But they only trail here in this quarter 5-2. 5-3, rather. 1:15 left. Look for positives anywhere you can find them. Holly Lehman-Webb going to get called for the hold inside. First foul of the night on Lehman-Webb. And number 1 on Mangum here in the third. 1:13 left in the frame. Schuster, the inbounds pass. I got tickled. I talked to the play-by-play guy. There's another 3 on the way. This one comes up short for Carlson. Woodruss with a rebound. Talked to the play-by-play guy and for Canute, and he said, he says, no matter what the score is, coach does not like to substitute. So until it gets really out of hand, you're going to see the same 7 kids. Woodruss, another 3-ball on the way, knocking it down, Brent Woodruss. So Woodruss back-to-back threes, 6 in the quarter, 9 on the ball game, and all have come from behind the arc. 51-21, 30-point ball game, 35 seconds and running here in this third period of play. Destiny Jackson over the top to Lloyd. Macy going to bring it back out between the 2 circles for Kinley Carlson. Clear out. Carlson here on the near side. Can't do anything with it, and then she double dribbled. Good defense by Gracie Smith, and you can kind of see just how tired Gracie Smith is. When she, after the official blew the whistle, she just kind of let out a big sigh, and for a moment stood with hands on hip. 10 seconds left here in the third period of play. Mangum is going to try to squeeze off one more shot before time expires, trailing 51-31. Woodruss with a couple of threes in the quarter. They'll come here on the near side to Holly Lehman-Webb, and she won't get the shot off before the period comes to an end. 51-21. We've played 3. It's Canute on top of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
All right, here we go. Fourth quarter. Mangum with the ball to begin the frame. Gracie Smith, Bryn Woodruss, Holly Lehman-Webb, Hallie Smith, and Avery Hopper. The five on the floor for Mangum. Left it if you're listening in or viewing device. Road black uniforms, gray numerals, gray trim with orange. Splashed in as well. Hopper to Woodruss, who had 6 in that third period of play and has 9 on the bowl game to Pacer Club, all 9 from behind the arc. Lehman-Webb back to Bryn, steps inside the arc this time, and a 15-footer won't go. Schuster had the rebound, knocked out of her hands by Gracie. Put back up for Woodruss. That won't go, and we'll get a jump ball on the rebound, and the arrow going to point the way of Canute, much to the chagrin of Kelly King. She felt like that there was a push on that rebound, but not going to get the call. I didn't get home in time last night from the alleged 8-to-5 job to see the bowl game, but I read about it. Oklahoma City Thunder, boy, you talk about flexing their muscles and imposing their will on the opposition. They did that last night to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Both teams with identical 33-6 records. But Oklahoma City, who lost last week by 7 at Cleveland, absolutely manhandled the Cavaliers last night. It is a great basketball team just down I-40. And there are those that think and believe that they will be playing for the NBA championship come June. There's a steal by Gracie Smith as we talk about defense, and on cue, Gracie helps us out. Sid the Kid has joined us. Sydney Webb, thank you for coming by, Sid. Pleasure to have you alongside. Run out on the other end for Schuster. She'll make the catch, go high off the window, doesn't get it to full. Put back and a foul. It will send Mackenzie Thompson to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here on Mangum. And they called it on Christian Rankins. So Rankins will pick up the personal. That'll be her first in the first on Mangum here in the fourth. First free throw, up and in. Another opportunity for Mackenzie Thompson. First point of the ball game for Thompson. Schuster's setting down. Back into the ball game, Brooke Thomas for the Trojanettes. 52-21. Second free throw, no good. Battle for the rebound, and the shooter came up with a loose basketball, got tied up. The arrow going to put the way of Mangum. They'll get it on the alternate possession. 6:29 remaining. 52-21. One thing about the NBA season, it just lasts for so long. They are in the dog days of the basketball season, middle of January until the All-Star break, and it's hard for teams to get motivated. Holly Lehman-Webb with her first bucket of the night. Knocked down the 3, and she'll make it 52-24. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Boys from both clubs coming up next here on Classic Hits 97.7. Look forward to that one. And again, Canute, top 20 Class A squad. It'll be a big challenge for John White and company. We look forward to it. Directing traffic, Jackson, Destiny will reset it now for Brooke Thomas. Thomas had the ball knocked out of her hands, got it back, put up a shot, didn't get it to go. Ball batted around a couple of times, and finally it's in Bryn's hands. Woodruss, skip pass here on the near side. She will go to Holly Lehman-Webb just inside the arc for 2. Give her 5. And it's 52-26. Tracy Dale Smith has joined us. Tracy Dale, one of our fellow Altus Merchant softball player, celebrated his 51st birthday yesterday. BC, Brian Coleman. Happy birthday to Brian. Blocking foul, Gracie got there late on Smith. That will be her 4th. And that glare that she has for the official is typical of teenage kids. She'll sit down. Rankins takes a seat as well. Hallie Smith going to come back in. And also checking back into the lineup, Hannah Stair for Mangum. They'll go inside to Schuster. Missed the first shot. Got it back. High off the window, and she'll score. Kendall Schuster. And again, Schuster just big and physical, and nothing you can teach or try to defend that. As Holly Lehman-Webb and Macy Lloyd in some hand fighting as they came down the floor, and Lloyd got called for the personal, her 2nd. And that'll be the 1st here in the 4th, called on Canute. Woodruss to inbound. She'll find a wide open Avery Hopper, and Hopper will hit the 3. So Avery into the scoring column, and it's 54-29, 4:35 remaining. Lady Tigers trying to make it a little bit more respectable here in the 4th. They had 17 in the first meeting, 20 in the second, set at 29 here, so have made improvements each game. Going to get a foul. Hold called on Lehman-Webb. That'll be the 2nd on Holly, and 3 on Mangum here in the 4th. 17-footer, no good. Spun in and out that time for Carlson, but Schuster is there for the putback. She's got 8. 56-29. 2 games tomorrow, and then many of you like me, is the ball going to be taken away? An entry pass, not a good one. Canute with a steal. 3:30 tomorrow afternoon from Arrowhead, Kansas City, and Houston. Hello. There's a 3, no good. Jackson with a rebound to Schuster from 8. Yep. And then the one I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, Washington Commanders in Detroit to take on the Lions. Couple of hands-on coaches there for the Commanders and for Detroit. 3 ball here. Good job by Woodruss of drawing the foul and going to the line to shoot 3. Foul on Kinley Carlson, her 4th. And team foul number 5 called on Canute in the 4th. There's 3:40 remaining. So Woodruss will shoot 3. First one on the way, good. Bren with 10. 3 threes. And hits the first of 3 free throws. 58-30. 2nd of 3, good. Woodruss will get 1 more. Woodruss back-to-back high-scoring ball games. A trend that needs to continue for Mangum. And the 3rd, no good. Destiny Jackson with the rebound for Canute. 58-31. They took the air out of the ball in the 3rd quarter of play and tried maybe 4 shots the entire period. And then has quickened the pace of the ball game and also the score. And again, you see what the coach is asking for there. Carlson was open for that 3. Earlier in the ball game, she would have taken it. Destiny Jackson will take the 3. That one does not roll in. The ball on the ground, and good job by Hallie Smith to come up with it. And suddenly the official, who looks like he just graduated from school, high school that is, going to blow his whistle. Foul called on Brooke Thomas. That'll be the 4th of the ball game on Brooke. That is 6. That should have been free throws. Check that. That's just the 3rd. I'm sorry. Only the 3rd. I was looking at the wrong column. Terry Hopper. Good job, Avery Hopper. Yeah. 2:45 left of the ball game, and Holly Lehman-Webb that time ran into a human roadblock. It's Destiny Jackson with the steal. Quickly in the front court, here comes Canute attacking the glass with the left hand. Shot will not fall for Taylor Polinsky. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And it's not Polinsky, it's Kinley Carlson instead. The foul was given to Hallie Smith. That'll be her 2nd. And 4 on Mangum in the 4th. Left-handers first, comes up short. Carlson will get one more. Kinley Carlson, 17 in the ballgame, and has made 3 threes. Hannah Stair back into the lineup for Mangum. Riley Ash is checked in as well. Holly Lehman-Webb grabs the loose basketball. There's a second shot by Thompson was no good. Or Carlson, rather, was no good. 2:20 and running here in the fourth period of play. Riley Ash out there, Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb, Avery Hopper, and Hallie Smith for Mangum. Smith should go to Lehman-Webb. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this one. Backing in, Hallie, shot won't go. Schuster made her change the shot. And quickly into the front court, here comes Kinley Carlson. Minute 55 and running here in the fourth period of play. On the baseline, clear out, shot will not roll in. But Brooke Thomas will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul. And they've called it on Riley Ash. That'll be the first on Riley. Team foul number 5 called on Mangum. Minute 50 left here in the ball game. 58-31. First one is good. Second opportunity here for Brooke Thomas. First point of the night for Thomas. And now, Coach Tatum Redling will clear her bench. Second free throw for the left-hander, good. So Brooke Thomas, first 2 points of the game, makes it 60-31, 1:45 remaining. Back the other way, Mangum, and losing the basketball, Hopper, and the steal by Thomas. Brooke going to bring it across the timeline. Get the idea that maybe Canute will just hold on to the football. Gracie Snoder. Football? Did I say football? I guess I did. Misses the shot, put back good, foul committed to the line. Brooke Thomas for an old-fashioned three-point opportunity. Foul charge to Hannah Stair. That'll be the first on Hannah. 6 on Mangum in the fourth. Three-point opportunity here for Brooke Thomas. And Thomas has scored the last 5 for Canute. 63-31, 1:15 left. Boys game coming up next. We'll have it for you here, of course, as Hallie Smith goes baseline, 17-footer, no good. Weak side rebound taken away by the Trojanettes. They want to run. Maybe an extra step there, but late in the goal game, you're going to let her get by with it. Mackenzie Thompson quickly in the front court to Gracie Snoder, and we'll leave it at that. Inside of a minute, 55 seconds and ticking here in the fourth quarter of play. Only thing in doubt, the final score. 63-31. Dribble, drive, travel. Yeah. Good defense that time. Flashing out to make the play, Hannah Stair. Able to coax the travel out of her counterpart from Canute. 40 seconds left. Hannah into the front court to Riley Ash. Leaves it in the corner for Hopper. Avery thought about the three, but a reset now between the two circles. Holly says, I'll put it on the floor. Goes back to Hannah. 3-ball on the way. Banked it. No. Rebound flat-footed by Canute. 20 seconds remaining and a foul in the backcourt. Riley Ash giving her response. Going to be on her. It is. 2 on Riley. Free throws on the other end for Canute with 22.2 remaining. So at the line to shoot a couple, and she has spent some time there the last couple of minutes of gameplay, Brooke Thomas. Thomas 3 for 3 here in the fourth from the line, making 4 for 4. And has 6 points in the period. 64-31, and that won't count. Lane violation. So she made the bucket, but it isn't going to count because somebody got in the lane too quickly. And Mangum will head it for the final 20 seconds. A quickly played ball game, which is good for Mangum. They get home tonight, get some rest, and then get back out on the road and head to Lawton tomorrow. Good job by Smith to hold on to it. Looked inside, nobody there, thrown away. Canute will get it, and the ball game will come to an end. 64-31, your final score. Trojanettes win it tonight, over the Mangum Lady Tigers. 64-31. Back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Final score 64-31. Mangum loses tonight to Canute, now 15-2 on the year. The Trojanettes, 11 in the loss for Brent Woodruss, including threes from deep, 8 on the evening for Hallie Smith, who was the offensive juggernaut in the first half of play. Holly Lehman-Webb with 5, 3 on the night for Avery Hopper, and 2 apiece for Hannah Stair and for Gracie Smith. Mangum from the line, 6 of 7, and see their record fall to 4-5. 22 on the night for Destiny Jackson to lead the way for Canute, also in double figures, 17. Kinley Carlson, 10 in the ballgame for Kendall Schuster, 8 for Macy Lloyd, and a half a dozen for Brooke Thomas. Final score at 64-31. Second half, our doubleheader coming up. Invite you to stick and stay. We got Mangum and Canute boys contest here on Classic Hits 97.7.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
go Mangum Tigers!
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, Go Tigers! We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452, 580-782-2452.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Western Traditions in Mangum is a very special store that features high-quality, one-of-a-kind Western furniture, collectibles, and accessories. This store is a must-see experience if you like Western decor. Check them out at westerntraditions.com or on Facebook, and then plan an in-person visit soon. Just arrived copper and turquoise accented end tables and bedroom furniture. They have cowhide assorted rugs from Brazil from $129 to $195. Western Traditions, downtown Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, good evening to Kelsey Travis, who has joined us for the tip-off of our second bowl game. Mangum set to do battle with Canute. Tigers coming in with a record of 7-3. John White's team. Tough loss on Tuesday night against bitter rival Hobart. And as we mentioned, they are 7-3 on the year. Meantime, Canute Trojans, under the direction of Brock Steffs, they are 13-3 on the year and number 6 in Class A. So a big-time challenge for the Tigers here this evening. They're dressed in the uniforms that we become so familiar with. Their road orange uniforms with the black numerals and the white and black trim. Clayton Caskey will get the start tonight. No surprise there. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Colton Earls and Daniel Bernal. Also getting the start tonight, Avery Rogers. And the final member of that starting 5 will be Diego Tellis. So it's Caskey, Earls, and Bernal, Rogers, and Tellis. The starting 5 for Mangum. They'll work on the right end if you're listening and our viewing device here in this first half of play. Meantime, the starting 5 for Canute and the Trojans, they'll go with Keaton Winery. Winery is a junior. He'll be joined by Nate Bryant. Bryant is a junior. Also getting the start tonight, Clay Randall, another junior. He'll be joined by Luke Spitz, a junior. And the final member of the starting 5, the only senior, Jackson Beck. So it's Winery, Bryant, and Randall, Spitz, and Beck, the starting 5 for the Trojans in their home white uniforms with the gold numerals and the black trim. Chad and I, in between bowl games, talking about Bob Euchre, Mr. Baseball, who passed away earlier this week, just short of his 91st birthday. And what a treasure he was, light beer commercials and on Johnny Carson and doing the play-by-play for the Milwaukee Brewers. And there is a clip out there, Al Michaels, who is a golden voice of sports broadcasting, talking to Rich Eisen and talking about a broadcast that included Bob Euchre and Howard Cosell. And if you can find that clip somewhere, go watch it. I think it's on YouTube. That's quality stuff. Scott Augustine, speaking of great broadcasters, has joined us, and he no doubt has watched that clip as well. Avery Rogers going to go up and tap the ball out of bounds. It did not even look like Luke Spitz attempted to jump. So, now, Mark Spitz was a great swimmer back in the day, an Olympic swimmer. If you talk about Howard Cosell, you have to draw some sort of nonsensical analogy like that. 3-ball dialed up here. Nate Bryant didn't get it to go. Rebound going to be taken away by Earls. Colton, trouble, drive, crosses over, goes in with the left hand, now kicks to Clayton Caskey. 3-ball on the way, got it. Clayton Caskey. And a good start for the Tigers. Knocking down the 3. They need to have some confidence to begin the ball game. Back the other way, Canute in a hurry, trailing 3-0, 7:20 left in the first period of play. Off the dribble penetration with the left hand. It's Clay Randall. The ball going to get knocked away, but they said Avery came through the body that time of Luke Spitz. So the foul on Rogers is going to be his first. And number 1 called on Mangum here in period number 1. A lot of bodies in front of our camera. I think Chad's got it high enough, though. You guys are missing those bodies. It just makes it hard for me to see. Ball knocked out of bounds, and they're going to call Diego for a foul. That'll be the first on Diego. And team foul very quickly, number 2 on Mangum. They lead 3-0. 7:10 left in quarter number one. And as soon as I start talking about bodies, there's a young girl to our left trying to do the limbo, getting underneath the railing for fear that she is going to get on camera. Canute moving around the wing. Now they're going to go inside. And that was a shot that really somehow was off the rim for Jackson Beck. And then we've got a scramble for the loose basketball. And great sportsmanship there by Spitz, who's big enough to pick up everybody, it seems, and did just about that for the Mangum team. So on the alternate possession, Mangum will get it. Up 3-0, 6:45 and running in quarter number one. And again, they're working on the right end of their listening and or viewing device. Double team that time. Earl stepped out of it, goes to Tellis, and off balance that time, and he knew it. Nate Bryant going to get called for a block. That'll be his first. And team foul number one called on Canute here with 6:39 left in the first quarter of play. Good to have you alongside this evening here on Classic Hits 97.7 and on our Facebook pages, YouTube TV, all that good stuff. OKSports.tv. Kasky, another three, didn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be committed by Colton Earls. That'll be the first on Colton. And team foul number three called on Mangum. My good friend Michael Lawson Owens, who lives in the Moore area. We go way back to Woodward when we played softball, co-ed softball together, and had a co-ed volleyball league and golf with her husband. She noticed that we're doing the bowl games, and she says, go Jay Michaels. This ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Canute. It'll be Mangum basketball. Jay Michaels was the name that I had to go by in Woodward for a while because there was another Michael Barnes there, and he was a nefarious character. So I adopted the stage name, and Michael Owens, one of the few, and still remember that. Michael, good to have you alongside tonight, kid. Appreciate it. Also a good evening to Ashley Cantu Robinson, Scott Augustine, Angie Larson, and Jennifer Reisner all joining us tonight. As the shot put up from inside, didn't get it to go. Mangum had a good look that time, couldn't get it to fall, and on the other end, a foul going to be committed. And it will send to the free throw line to shoot two. I think Clay Randall is going to get to the line, and it will be Randall. We'll see who the foul is on. And it'll be on Mangum's Colton Earls, and I've got Colton for two. And it is his second. 4 now on Mangum. Free throw up and in. Canute into the scoring column. Clay Randall gets one more. Setting down will be Earls with those two fouls, and Zeke Rogers checks into the ball game for Mangum. Second free throw up and in. So it's a 3-2 ball game. Mangum on top. And stepping out of bounds, Zeke Rogers ran out of real estate down below us. And the turnover, going to give it back now to Canute. 5:34 left here in the first. This one's starting off a little bit clunky for both ball clubs. Ball fake inside. Missed the first time, missed the second time. Ball knocked around a couple of times, and finally going to be taken away by Zeke Rogers. Wow, two great looks inside that time by Luke Spitz, and he couldn't get either one of them to go down. Tellis going to fake the three, gets stripped and a run out on the other end. It should be an easy two for Winery, and Keaton will lay it up and in. 4-3, first lead of the ball game now for Canute. It comes with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in quarter number one. Bernal back the other way for the Tigers, and we'll get a push. Get a little bit physical out there. As Keaton Winery will pick it up. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2 called on Canute. And into the ball game now, Colby Warboys, and setting down for Mangum will be Avery Rogers. Underneath the basket, ball is brought in. There's Bernal. He'll go to Tellis. 3 ball around the rim, would not stay down, and Luke Spitz will collect the rebound. Quickly the other way, Canute beating Mangum down the floor, and that's an easy 2 on the run out for Nate Bryant, when Mangum really got beat down the floor. And that does not make Coach happy at all. Warboys back the other way. Kasky bobbles the ball, gets it back. Now a 3, doesn't draw anything. for Rogers. Run out on the other end, and Zeke got there late, blocked the foul, but blocked the shot rather, and committed a foul, and will go to the line to shoot two. So the foul on Zeke going to be his first. Team foul number 5 on Mangum. And a couple of free throws due here for Clay Randall. And check, that's Jackson Beck instead. So Beck will get the 2 free throws. And again, Mangum not getting back on the offensive end. And you want to talk about runouts. We will see them tomorrow with that bunch from Riverside. They absolutely love to spread the floor, turn, and fly down the floor. Second free throw up and in. They will be getting after it. So Mangum trailing here 7-3 as we play in the first quarter of play. 4:05 remaining. Tigers knocked down a 3 to begin the ball game. Clayton Caskey, who has it, made that 3. And now traveling by Daniel Bernal. Pretty good flashing defense coming over the top that time by Canute, and it forced the turnover. So Mangum, as we mentioned, started off with that 3. Now struggling just a bit here against the defense of this group from Canute. Wintery coming across the timeline. They're going to go inside. Ball bobbled not once but twice by Spitz. Back to Wintery. Wintery will put it up, and an offensive foul going to be gold. Wintery, break out the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge! Is the goal. Guard the women and children. Barnes is in the house. That foul called on Keaton Wintery. That'll be his second. Team foul number 3 on Canute. So Mangum will get it back. 7-3. 3:40 left here in this first quarter of play, and getting stripped as he went inside. Clayton Caskey. I think Coach White wanted a foul there. Not going to get the call. 3 ball, left side, back of the iron, too strong. Bernal with the rebound. Good look that time by Randall. Couldn't get it to fall. Quickly into the front court. Here goes Daniel. Double teamed, lost it, picked it back up. Boy, a lot of contact. Open on the baseline. Warboys. Colby puts it up and rolls it in. Good job by Warboys. Colby a little bit off balance that time, but able to get it to go. Canute back down the floor in a heartbeat. That time Mangum got back defensively. Shot put up and comes up short that time for Spitz. Rebound, Warboys. Bernal back into the front court. 7-5 ball game. 2:50 and running the first quarter of play. Coulter Webb into the contest. Goes to Caskey, who knocks down the 3. And a timeout going to be taken here with 2:48 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum back on top, 8-7. We're back after this. Classic Hits 97.7.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
2:48 left in the first quarter of play. Mangum on top, 8-7. Because they've knocked down a couple of threes. David Henry says, let's go Tigers. Let me tell you about my good friend Debbie Jackson, who says, go Tigers, outwork your opponent. So the Trojans into the front court. Nate Bryan running the offense. Put up a shot, didn't get it to fall, but a foul will be called. And back to the free throw line will go Clay Randall. Check the whistle here. That'll be the 6th on Mangum. And they have called it on Clayton Caskey. That's the first on Clayton. So at the line to shoot 2. Line drive, free throw, up and in. One more opportunity now for Jackson Beck. Beck 2 of 3 from the foul line in this first quarter of play. 2:38 remaining, tied at 8. Second free throw on the way for Beck is good. So Jackson 3 of 4 from the line. And his club on top 9-8. as the clock runs 2:35 left in the quarter. And Zeke Rogers going to get called for an offensive foul. Rogers that time lowered the shoulder, and that'll be his second. Team foul number 7 called on Mangum here. It's a non-shooting foul because it's a player control foul. Somebody asked me that the other day. How come they didn't shoot on that offensive foul that you did that charge thing on? Well, player control, you don't shoot free throws. 9-8 ball game, the 1-point lead. By the way, checking into the ball game, Cooper Bartlett for Canute. And a foul going to be called on Warboys. And on Colby, that'll be his first. 8 already on Mangum in his first quarter of play. So at the line to shoot 2, Clay Randall. Randall 1 of 2 from the stripe. Free throw up in. He'll have one more. And while that girls' game flew by, Chad Fox, the boys' game may last a minute or two. Trayton Hines is coming to the ball game now for the Trojans. Second free throw up and in. Clay Randall. So Randall makes them both. 11-8, 3-point lead for Canute. Coulter Webb giving up the dribble between the two circles to Rogers. Now popping out Bernal. Daniel leaves it for Caskey. He'll dribble, drive, kick to Warboys. Colby off the window, scores. Colby Warboys. Good job by Colby. 11-10, minute 50 left in the first quarter of play. And Canute going to throw it away on the offensive end. Mangum doing a better job of getting back defensively, not allowing the runouts. Chance to take the lead here, trailing 11-10, 1:45 and running the first quarter of play. Coulter to Bernal. Now a reset to Zeke. Caskey at the left hash mark. Different look for Mangum. Out on the floor with the combination. Good catch by Warboys. Ball got tipped out of his hands and then got taken away. Cooper Bartlett with the steal. Quickly in the front court. Here comes Canute and laying it up and in. Bartlett, the guy who started the fast break. Well, you make the outlet pass and you keep running down the floor. You get it back underneath the bucket and you lay it up and in. 13-10, the lead 3. Rogers now off the bounce. Thought about the 3. Leaves it for Caskey. He'll fire the 3 and rattle it home. Clayton with 9, all from behind the arc. He'll tie it at a Baker's dozen 13. Minute left here, the first quarter of play. Canute, again, quick down the floor. Mangum gets back in a half-court defense. Deep 3, and it goes in. How in the world did that fall for Jackson Beck? Off balance. He was trying to draw a foul. Bernal backed off of him, and he got it to go. Somewhere Garth Brooks is singing Answered Prayers. 16-13, 40 seconds left, first quarter of play. Caskey had a hot hand. He'll give it here in the corner for Rogers. Now Daniel going to work his way inside, gets cut off, skips it over the top to Coulter. Webb on the baseline. He'll go to Colby. Warboys double teamed, off balance shot off the window, didn't get it to go. And the rebound going to be swept away by Jackson Beck. And Canute wants to run. Quickly, they come into the front court. Hines, he'll slow it down. Now a long 3 on the way for Jackson Beck, and it goes. That's one that makes Steph Curry proud. 19-13, Caskey the other way, and an offensive foul going to be called on Clayton. That is one that I'm going to have to go back and watch because the official had made up his mind it was going to be a charge. I mean, the whistle, there was no doubt he had made up his mind that it was going to. Anyhow, substitutions. Landon McKinney is coming to the ball game for the Trojans. And checking in for Mangum, Max Richardson. Another long 3 for Beck. That won't go. Rebound off the window and in and out, wouldn't fall for Cooper Bartlett. We've played 1. 19-13. It's a 6-point lead for Canute over Mangum. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You know, I keep forgetting we don't have the bounce back music because we've got the old stuff. So I get caught off guard. So forgive me if I pause. 19-13, it's a 6-point lead for Canute over Mangum at the end of one. Jackson Beck with 9 in that first quarter to lead the Trojans. On the other side of the ledger, 9 for Clayton Caskey. Colby Warboys has the other 4 for Mangum. And good balance for Brock Steps as Clay Randall with 3 and then 2 apiece for Nate Bryant and Keaton Winterick. Cooper Bratlett has 2. And I'm getting choked up. My goodness. So Canute will have the ball as we begin the second period of play. Trojans on the left end of your radio now.
Go Tigers!
Thank you, Gracie. That was great. Yeah, that was good stuff. Gracie Smith with the Go Tigers. We need to give her a headset. We don't have one, so we can't. Mangum picked up a loose basketball. They go to work in the offensive end. David Henry, by the way, agreeing with me on that charge call. Got a foul off the ball here. That'll be on Bartlett. Cooper's first. And team foul number 1 on Canute here in period number 2. Mangum trailing 19-13 as they work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. And 3 ball going to be dialed up and wouldn't have counted had it gone. We've got a blocking foul away from the ball, and that is 3 on Colton Earls. Wow. Earls will have to set. Daniel Bernal will come in. Goodness. But you could hear a fan to our right say, try to keep it fair. And, man, that is critical there. So it's Daniel Bernal, Coulter Webb, Diego Tellis, Colby Warboys, and Max Richardson out on the floor right now for head coach John White. His club trailing 19-13. A minute gone by here in period number 2. Keaton Wintery running the offense. Backdoor opportunity. And a circus shot that falls for Jackson Beck. Boy, Beck, the reverse layup underneath the basket has 11. 21-13. He has been an offensive juggernaut. 3 ball, Coulter Webb off the mark. Rebound run out. And here comes Canute, and the ball doesn't touch the floor. Cooper Bartlett lays it up and in. And again, Mangum late getting back in transition, and they paid an easy 2 for Canute. 23-13. They lead by 10 now. 6:15 left here in the first half of play. Warboys wide open on the give and go. Great pass that time by Richardson. And Coulter with his first 2 of the ball game. And stops the bleeding for a minute. 23-14. Another circus shot put up. That time it doesn't go down. And Warboys with the rebound. He'll come to Daniel. Bernal quickly into the front court. Giving up the dribble. Needs some help. In the corner he'll find Tellis. And Diego got stripped. 3-on-2 fast break for Canute. They'll dribble, drive, put it up with the left hand. Shot doesn't go down. Boy, we've got bodies all over the place. And the trailing official going to blow his whistle and make a call here. Oh, and they called the foul on the rebound on Daniel Bernal. That'll be his first. And that'll be 2 now on Mangum. John White furious with the official. And what he's saying is, you're making a call from 75 feet away when the young man underneath the basket was standing on top of the play. And Coach White working to get a technical foul. The gentleman he is talking to not going to give him the satisfaction. I mean, John is really trying at this point. And now Coach White looks at Coach Steps and says, these guys are terrible. And Coach Steps looks at him and he kind of goes, Yeah, you're right, but I can't do anything about it. That was good. Oh, the coach put it in a bad spot there. I mean, what does he say? Well, I tell you what, there is a big-time collision right there. There is no goal. John White continuing to work the officials, and they are really letting them get after it right now. Missed shot there. Here comes Bernal. Ball knocked out of his hands, and again, the physicality continues. I mean, it is just, we're in Central Park in New York, and it's Mug City. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 5:23 left in the half. We're looking for a police officer to officiate things. 23-15. Canute on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Chad Fox accurately pointing out during the break that official was taking the lecture from John White for one reason. He knows that he blew the call, and you cannot get it. And that's exactly right. I mean, if you make a mistake, and officials, I mean, they're human. If you make a mistake, you're going to have to listen for a while. I think probably that's the end, though, that official will accept when it comes to the lecture series. So out of the timeout, Mangum with the ball. They trailed 23-15. 3 minutes gone by here in the second quarter of play. Colby Warboys between the two circles to go to Bernal. Max Richardson, Diego Tellis, and Coulter Webb out on the floor for the Tigers. Bernal tries to get a clear out here on the near side, draws the double team, and a foul will be called. So the conversation pays off, I think, because that's a call that probably wouldn't have been made prior to the timeout. That'll be on Clay Randall, his first. 2 now called on Canute in the second. 4:50 left in the half. 23-15. Mangum the first 3 of the ball game. Last time that they led. Inbounds to Colby. Warboys. Bernal fakes the 3, puts it on the floor, tries to go around the defender. Yeah, and now they're making goals. So a holding call going to be made on Randall out high. And on Clay, that'll be his second. Team number 3 on Canute here in this second quarter of play. And the officials, they were not a part of the conversation that John White had. They stayed away, but they also understand what Coach White was saying. And again, I don't know that he was, whether the call was the correct call or not, it wasn't what his argument was. There was an official right on top of the play, and the other guy 75 feet from behind made the call. Ball blocked away. Great job of climbing the ladder that time. Colby Warboys, he said, off out of here. Diego on the other end from 10 feet away and knocks it down. Tellis makes it 23-17. 4:05 remaining, and there's an offensive foul. Strike up the band. Give me the bugle section. Charge is the call. You know, these young men, I'm going to start charging them $1. And a timeout going to be taken by Canute. 4:07 left in the half. Mangum down by 6. 23-17. This one is tense, to say the least, on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum, Call 782-3393 for appointments.
So when we introduced the starting lineups, we mentioned the fact that Jackson Beck, the only senior on the club, in the starting lineup for Brock Steffs. And during that last time out, the senior all over his teammates. I mean, he led them the riot act, and Coach let him do it. I love that. That's great. That's fun. That's good to see. Some leadership there. 3:49 left in the half. Coulter Webb for three. Doesn't get it to go, and Diego going to get called for the push. That'll be 2 on Tellis. Team foul number 3 on Mangum in the second. Shalonda Dickey has joined us along with Colton Laughlin. And hello to Christy Goodman-Clark. Mangum trailing here, 23-17, 3:40 left in the second period of play. And Diego just picked up a foul away from the ball. Oh no, they called a push off. Oh my goodness. Keaton Wintery has picked up his third. So officials are human. And if you talk to them and you get in their head, and I think that right now Mangum is in the head of that particular official, calls a push off there. That's 3 on Wintery. He'll go to the bench. Back the other way. Scoop shot by Warboys. Couldn't get it to go as he went underneath the basket. The rebound going to be taken away by Canute. They want to run quickly into the front court. Trayton Hines thought about the 3 but won't take it. And he'll back it off. And folks at home enjoy that little ball fake because it broke some ankles that time. 3 ball. Top of the arc, around the rim, no good. Rebound taken away by Max. Good job by Richardson blocking out. He'll bring it across the timeline to Bernal. Coulter going to flash inside, and he'll get grabbed on his way to the basket. And now everything is getting called as the reach-in foul called on Trayton Hines. That'll be his first. And 5 now on Canute, and it'll send to the foul line Coulter Webb to shoot 2. 2:59 left in the half. 23-17. And again, I talked about Jackson Beck, the senior. And again, not happy with his ball club. Coulter couldn't get the backspin. I had a bunch of putts like that today at Fort Cub Golf Course. Coulter, he'll get one more. Spun in and out. Second one on the way, no good. And the rebound taken away by Canute. Ball stolen by Coulter, and he'll lay it up and in. Good job by Webb. He refused to give up on the play, and he'll make it 23-19. Mangum back within 4 at the 2:45 mark. Dribble, drive, bump, and a bang, and a call. Blocking foul. It will send to the free throw line Nate Bryant. And the official said the foul was on the floor prior to the shot. Coach Steffs not going to get a continuation there. They call that foul on Diego? Nope, going to be on Max Richardson instead. His first, and 4 now called on Mangum. Tellis, though, will sit down as Avery Rogers is checked back into the ballgame now for the Tigers. Canute to inbound. They do, down below us. Nate Bryant runs the offense out near the timeline. 2:35 left for the first half of play. Bryant give it up the dribble. Needs some help. Still in all kinds of trouble. Now he'll give it to Cooper Bartlett. No idea why it's difficult to say. It shouldn't be. 2:20 left in the half. So Canute, who has picked up more than one basket in transition, now going to a half-court look this trip. 2:10 remaining. Back line drive 3. No. Look at all the orange shirts there to rebound, including Avery Rogers. Bernal into the front court. Daniel says, let's run play 5. He'll go to Warboys. Colby to Richardson. Max, give it up the dribble. Back to Colby. Now to Bernal. Gets a screen. Steps inside the arc. Now backs it out. Gives up the dribble. Needs some help. And he'll find it in Coulter. Webb to Bernal, who has not been able to squeeze off at 3 all night long. Goes inside. Shot does not fall. Great job by Daniel to get off the shot, but he couldn't get it to go down. And now Beck will walk it across, Jackson Beck will walk it across the timeline for Canute. Nate Bryant now running the offense at the 1:25 mark. First half of play, 23-19. Up top, Bartlett thought about the 3. He goes inside the arc, slides to a stop, got away with it. Give, go, Bartlett wide open underneath the basket, and a great pass by Spitz. Cooper now with a half a dozen. Oh, my goodness. And then Mangum, a violation on the inbounds pass as Coulter Webb stepped on the baseline. Turnover, going to give it back now to Canute. They lead by a half a dozen, 25-19. Unforced error there on Mangum. 70 seconds left in the first half of play. It could be a 4-point play right here. Oh, great hands by Bernal as he stripped Spitz going inside. Now Coulter, 3-ball, left side, doesn't get it to go. Rebound by Warboys, but picked off by Canute. Dribbled, drive, and a foul by Avery. Rogers was not going to give up the cheap one to Trayton Hines. Foul on Rogers, his second. Team foul number 5 on Mangum. So Hines to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yeah, this one has been chock full of up and down play. And Trayton Hines to the line. First one on the way for Hines, no good. Trayton will get one more. Substitutions for Mangum. Zeke Rogers and Clayton Caskey into the ball game. Richardson will sit down for Mangum. Who else took a seat? Zeke Rogers, Avery Rogers, Clayton Caskey, Daniel Bernal, and Coulter Webb. Second free throw rattles in. So Hines, 1 of 2. Trayton has given his club a 26-19 lead. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Bernal wanted to give and go to Coulter, but Webb was covered up. Now Caskey from the right hash mark. Doesn't draw iron. Avery trying to save it. Couldn't get it done. Ball picked up by Jackson Beck. Quickly into the front court. He'll come to Nate Bryan. Bryan slows it down now with 25 seconds left in the first half. See if Coach Steffs wants to hold for one. He does. 20 seconds of running the first half. Coach White says go out and face guard. Go out and face guard. Clayton matched up out high with Bryant. A little backdoor opportunity. Shot won't fall, but a foul committed. Let's see if that is on Bernal or Rogers. And they have called it on Daniel. So a couple of free throws here. It's 2, by the way, on Bernal. 6 on Mangum. And a couple of free throws here for Jackson Beck, who is 3 of 4 from the line. Has 11 on the night. Give him 12 as the first goes in. Fiery young man, and we like that. Diego Tella's going to come back in. Also checking back in for Mangum, Colton Earls. This is offense for defense, or defense for offense. The switching out that will occur over the final 7.8, and it'll pretty much just be offense. Second one all the way good. So Beck hit them both. He's got 4 in the quarter, 13 on the ball game. Mangum trying to get off one last shot. Caskey, as time expires, couldn't get it to fall, and the half will come to an end with Canute on top of Mangum, 28-19. 28 for the Trojans, 19 for the Tigers. We're at the intermission. This is Classic Hits, 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, Go Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, Go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER staffed 24/7, both in and outpatient stays, swing bed services and outpatient lab, physical therapy and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
Mangum trailing at the half. It is a 28-19 ball game. It was 19-13 at the end of one, and then Mangum outscored by Canute 9-6 in the second. And again, 28-19 your score at the intermission in that first half of play. 9 for Clayton Caskey as he hit 3 threes, but he hit those in the first quarter. Hadn't scored since. 4 for Coulter Webb. Give 4 to Colby Warboys. And Diego Tellis with a pair. Mangum from the foul line. 0 for 2, a sticking point for Mangum fans and head coach John White, because 2 free throws. And listen to that. Remember that when I tell you the free throw disparity for Canute. So Mangum, speaking of free throws and fouls that go along with them, Earls has got 3, and then Caskey, Bernal, Avery Rogers, Tellis, and Zeke Rogers all have 2 fouls apiece at the half. And again, Mangum trailing 28-19. On the other side of the ledger, Jackson Beck leading the way for Canute. He's got 13. Cooper Bartlett has got a half a dozen at the intermission. Give 3 to Clay Randall, 2 apiece for Keaton Wintery and for Nate Bryant, and 1 in the first half for Trayton Hines. And while Mangum 0 for 2 from the foul line, Canute 9 for 12. At the half, Mangum trailing 28-19. Mangum girls lost the first bowl game here this evening to Canute, 64-31, the final. 11 in the loss for Bryn Woodruss and 8 for Hallie Smith. In the victory, 22 for Destiny Jackson. Second half coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. Mangum trailing at the intermission, 28-19. More Classic Hits, 97.7.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Al Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Western Traditions in Mangum is a very special store that features high-quality, one-of-a-kind Western furniture, collectibles, and accessories. This store is a must-see experience if you like Western decor. Check them out at westerntraditions.com or on Facebook, and then plan an in-person visit soon. Just arrived copper and turquoise accented end tables and bedroom furniture. They have cowhide assorted rugs from Brazil from $129 to $195. Western Traditions, downtown Mangum, Oklahoma.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Hey, hello to Sam Powers, who has joined us, and also to one of my favorites, Lori Nippert-Laughlin, who has joined us. And I know Lori, big baseball fan, her husband, big baseball fan as well, and I'm confident that they, mourning the loss of Bob Uecker, Mr. Baseball himself. What a great guy. Don't forget now, basketball tomorrow, starting at 1, Mangum girls taking on Riverside, and then the boys will play immediately after. Those games from the Lawton Coliseum, the Great Plains Coliseum. It's a festival they do every year on a Saturday, and teams from all over come and play. It's a day-long event. Mangum, again, tomorrow at 1 and 2:30. And then remember, please, that the ball games on Tuesday night up at Moreland now will start at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock start time for the girls with the boys to follow. Moreland, you know the distance there. And trying to get back on a Tuesday night, man, you want to get back as quickly as you can. Weather could be a problem as well. Move inside there by Colton Earls. Shot won't go down. He'll battle for the rebound and come up with it. Leave it for Clayton on the left side. That won't go. Avery there, the rebound, put back and got it to go. Avery Rogers. First two of the ball game for Rogers. So it's Bernal, Rogers, along with Caskey, Earls, and Tellis, the final member for this group from Mangum. They trailed 28-21. Minute gone by here. Period number 3. They're in the road orange uniforms. Black numerals with a black and white trim. Get the 5 on the floor for this group from Canute. 3 ball going to be dialed up by Beck. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound. Rogers had it tipped out of his hands, and I believe it was last touched, and it was. Touched by Cooper Bartlett. So Bartlett gets the start in the third quarter for Coach Steps. He is joined out there by Trayton Hines. We talked about Luke Spitz and Jackson Beck for Canute in their home white uniforms with the gold numerals and the black trim. Dribble drive, Earls, who'll get grabbed on the arm. That foul going to be charged to Spitz. And number 1 on Canute here in the third. It'll be the first of the night on Luke. Comes with 6:41 left in the third quarter of play. Inbounding underneath their own basket. Clayton Caskey and company. Caskey over the top to Earls. Colton yet to get untracked offensively. Tellis will go to Colton. Jab step goes inside. No look pass to Avery. He'll get pounded as they put up the shot. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Should be on Nate Bryant. Let's see if the official agrees with my call. And he does. So the second on Bryant. 2 now cold on Canute here in the third. And Rogers to the line to shoot a pair. Avery's first. Too strong. You could tell when he let go of it. Avery Rogers. So Rogers will get another opportunity. 6:33 left in the third. 28-21. That one comes up short. You knew that was going to happen. He was strong with the first one and then pulled the string on the second. 0 for 2 that trip. 6:20 and running in the third quarter of play. Crossover out high. Nate Bryant. Bryant, big kid. Strong lower body. Beck now going to look over at his coach and get some instructions. Jackson, who has been most of the offense here this evening for Canute. He's got 13 of his club's 28 points. 2 minutes gone by in the third. 28-21 off the dribble penetration. Shot with the left hand put up. Does not fall, but a foul going to be called on Avery. Nope, called it on Tellis instead. Wow. That'll be 3 on Diego. First of the third quarter on Mangum. And Luke Spitz will go to the line to shoot 2. Spitz on the night, scoreless. 9 of 12, and now 10 of 13 for the charity stripe, Canute. Back into the ball game for the Trojans, Keaton Winery. Also checking back in, Clay Randall. Second one on the way for Spitz, and Luke will hit them both. Luke Spitz. 30-21, 5:55 left here in the third quarter of play. Colton Earls, we talked about him not getting on track offensively. He is yet to score in this ball game. Bernal tries the three, doesn't get it to go. The rebound, Avery Rogers trying to keep it alive and then got a foul in the backcourt as he will grab the arm of Nate Bryant. So the foul on Avery will be his third of the evening, and 2 on Mangum here in the third quarter. Zeke Rogers has come into the ball game, and Daniel Bernal will sit down for Mangum. 5:35 left in the third. 9-point lead for Canute, and they have the ball. 3 ball, Jackson Beck. That one is off the mark. Rebound, though, for Canute, and the putback is up and in. Talked about Nate Bryant in his body. He showed that strength there, down low, holding off the defender and putting it up for his first field goal of the ball game. 32-21, 5:15 left here in the third. 3 doesn't go, and Avery Rogers is going to get called for his 4th foul of the night. That'll be 3 on Mangum here in the third. Substitution as Colby Warboys will come in, and Avery will sit down. You know, this is a nice facility here. Been around a little while, but it's still a good facility. But the buzzer is something left over from the old days of the Boston Garden. There's a steal by Caskey. Good job by Clayton to go get that basketball. And into the front court, here comes Zeke. He would need some of his instant offense. Caskey gets it in the corner for 3. That shot won't go. And blocking out and getting the rebound is Spitz. And then he'll get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of the Trojans. So they'll get it on the alternate possession. 4:52 left in the third. Mangum trailing 32-21. Just 21 points here as we approach the midway point of quarter number 3. Canute, at times they have run the floor this evening, gotten transition baskets. And then other times they do this, shoot threes. Beck went down in a heat, missed the shot, but the rebound going to be picked up by Canute. And from point-blank range, the shot will not fall for Luke Spitz, but unable to hold on to the rebound, Colby Warboys. And Canute will get it back underneath their own basket. Boy, a missed opportunity there for Mangum. As we mentioned, point-blank range for Spitz on the shot. Didn't fall, but Mangum, who had 2 players in the vicinity, couldn't hold on to the loose basketball. So back in company will get it back. Jackson matched up out high with Clayton Caskey. Clock running at 4:10 left here in this third. Beck giving up the dribble. Down below us, he'll go to Bryant. Nate, little jab step around Zeke Rogers. Gets a screen, kicks left side. Beck for 3, no. Rebound tapped out, and Diego will come up with it. He wants to run to Clayton. Caskey, dribble, drive, scoop shot, got it. Good move by Clayton Caskey. He's in double figures with 11. First 2 for Clayton since the first quarter of play. 3:45 left in the third. Quickly the other way, Canute, and prior to the shot, Beck going to get fouled. Clayton Caskey's response got to be on him. And that'll be 3 on Clayton. Mangum fans don't like it. John White, he doesn't either. 4 now on Mangum here in the third. Fouls continue to mount against the Tigers. Inbounds pass. Winery looking. Now he'll go to Spitz. Luke, shot short. Rebound Tellis. Diego doesn't have the numbers, but he'll push anyhow. Now underneath the basket, Warboys. That won't go, but Colby will go to the line to shoot 2. He is fouled by Canute. Team foul number 3 on the Trojans here in the third. And they've whistled Nate Bryant for his 3rd of the night. So at the line to shoot 2, Colby Warboys. Warboys with 4 in the first. Misses the free throw. Not only is Mangum not getting a lot of free throw opportunities, they're not making any free throw opportunities. Now 0 for 5 from the line. By the way, checking back into the ballgame now, Trayton Hines. for Canute. And there's a made free throw. War Boys with 5 of the ball game. First made free throw for the Tigers. They trailed 32-24 with 3:30 left here in the third. Canute, they're not the sisters of the poor. This is a good basketball team. 13-3 coming in, and number 6 in Class A. 3, no good. Long rebound, Earls. He'll dribble, drive, put up the shot. Bucket not going to count. An offensive foul. Wow. I mean, the lid about to come off of this one for Mangum. That'll be 4 now on Colton. Team foul number 5 on Mangum in the third period of play. So Earls and Avery Rogers each with 4 apiece. Tellis and Caskey have got 3. John White got a deep bench, but when you trail 32-24, 3 minutes left in the third, the fouls that are mounting against your starters becoming cumbersome. Coulter Webb is checked back in now for Mangum. And away from the ball, a hold going to be called on Coulter. So on Webb, that'll be his first of the night. 6 on Mangum. Free throws due. Beck and company. To the line, Clay Randall will go. Randall, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. His only points have come from the charity stripe. His team leads it by 8, 32-24. 2:53 left here in the third. First one good. Clay Randall will get one more. Second free throw due, Randall. And this one off the back of the iron. And the rebound ripped away by Colby Warboys. So Randall 1 of 2. And now Mangum has the ball taken away. Dribble drive. Beck. Oh, what a great pass that was to Keaton Wintery, who laid it up and in. Looked like Beck was going to take it all to the window and instead dished off at an easy 2 for Wintery. 35-24, the lead back to double digits for Canute. Mangum going to turn it over again. Loose basketball picked up in traffic by Hines, and shot put up and in. 2 more. This time knocked down by Clay Randall. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. They trail 37-24, 2:22 left in the third on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Well, I got to say that we have had all sorts of music here tonight played over the loudspeakers in Canute. We've had the Beatles, we've had the Turtles, we've had Aerosmith, and now we've got Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, my goodness. Jacob Gellner says, turn the lights off. But only when Canute's shooting. 37-24, 2:15 coming out of the timeout. Mangum with the ball. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Zeke Rogers goes to Caskey, and he'll shoot the 3 and knock it down from Snoop Doggy Dogland. 5 in the quarter for Clayton, 14 of the ball game. He cuts the lead to 10, 37-27. Inside of 2 minutes here in the third. Mangum. Well, I tell you what, if they could get a stop here and another bucket, cut it down to say like maybe 7-8 to begin the fourth. Kind of like their chances. Rogers going to get called for a foul. It'll send Luke Spitz to the free throw line. And on Zeke, that will be his third. 7 on Mangum in the third. And the fouls continue to mount for John White and company. Spitz first, good. Luke gets one more. Luke Spitz. He has 4 in the quarter. Why am I thinking of Austin Powers at this time? 38-27. 1:42 remaining in the third. Yeah, baby. Spitz hit them both. So Luke with 4. 39-27. Minute 35 left. In the paint, off the window. Shot too strong for War Boys. Battle for the rebound, and Coulter Webb going to get called for the push. That'll be 2 on Coulter. Number 8 on Mangum, and we'll go back to the other end and shoot more free throws. So there should. So that's a push on a rebound. That's not a player control foul. Okay, they're not going to shoot free throws. Wow, that's crazy. Minute 20 left in the third. Yeah, one of the fans accurately pointing out more than 5 fouls. There will be free throws there as War Boys with a block and the foul. Good job by Colby to not fall on the offensive player as they collided. And the foul on War Boys, his first. And it'll be 9 now on Mangum in the quarter. To the line to shoot 2. Keaton Winery. Winery with 4 points in the ball game. 39-27, the lead a dozen for Canute. First, good. He'll have one more. Keaton Winery. Substitutions now on both sides. Landon McKinley will come into the ball game. And back into the ball game for Mangum, Diego Tellis. 7 free throws and now 8 in the quarter for Canute. That'll make it 41-27. And Winery will sit down after making the second of 2. So we talked about it a moment ago, Mangum cutting it down to about 6 or 7 going into the fourth, and instead they now trail by 14, 41-27. Rogers tries to change it, and Zeke will knock down the 3. Zeke Rogers makes it 41-30 inside of a minute, 50 seconds and running in the third quarter of play. But again, get a stop here and at least get it below double digits heading into the fourth. Crossover out high by Beck. He'll give up the dribble, leave it in the corner. Beck will get it back, and he'll knock down the 3. Wow. Jackson had 13 at the intermission. That's his first 3 here in the third, but he makes it 44-30. 25 seconds left, third quarter of play. Bernal back into the ball game to War Boys. Now in the corner, Zeke. Another 3, and it goes in. Zeke Rogers. He's got a half a dozen. Mangum, 44-23. 10 seconds left, third quarter of play. Back in the front court. He'll hand it off to Spitz and now get it back. Looks for a screen, tries to create, leaves it for Bartlett. 3 ball on the way, no. Rebound, batted around, and the quarter will come to an end with a 44-33 lead for Canute. They're up by 11 over Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7.
Bear County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Well, Shelley Fox with the editorial comment of the night. The lovely and talented Shelley Fox, and by the way, going to be up in Oklahoma City tomorrow, and I have the utmost respect for Shelley. She's a girl after my own heart. Some of her thoughts and causes and whatnot. And Shelley, more power to you, my friend. More power to you. Now, if we could get Chad over to our side, we'd be doing okay. Fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Good to have you alongside on a Friday night. Mangum and Canute hooked up. And the disparity at the free throw line is just, I've got them now, 16 of 19 on the evening. 16 of 20, I'm sorry, 16 of 20. As the three ball going to be put up here by Tellis. Doesn't get it to go. But Diego wound up with his own missed shot, and he'll put it back up and in. Was that Tellis or War Boys? Was that Tellis or War Boys?
Tellis.
I thought so. So he's got 4. And that'll make it 44-35. 7:20 left here in the fourth period of play. I mean, 7 of 8 in that quarter from the foul line was this group from Canute. They'll miss that shot, but the putback is up and in, and there's that big body again, Nate Bryant. Bryant hasn't taken many shots, but when he has gotten inside, he is certainly a force. So 16 of 20 from the foul line. That tells you all you need to know is Mangum is 1 of 6. Back the other way, Colby Warboy is going to put up 2 more, and he's got 7. Mangum hanging around, 46-37. 6:45 left of the ball game. They need a stop. We have seen Canute on a couple of occasions back the ball out as they are now and run clock during each possession. Keaton Wintery looking for the clear out. Not going to get it, and he'll leave it instead for Luke Spitz. Spitz out there with Clay Randall, and Randall going to throw it away. He was looking for Jackson Beck. And Jackson nowhere to be found. Final member of that 5, the aforementioned Nate Bryant. Meanwhile, the 5 for Mangum. Foul problems for Diego Tellis. He's out there along with Colton Earls, Daniel Bernal, Colby Warboys, and Zeke Rogers. Rogers working off the dribble. He'll go to Bernal. Bernal looks inside. Great pass, and Colby will reward Bernal with the deuce. 9 now for Warboys. Mangum 46-39. 2 minutes gone by. We're in the fourth. This one far from being over. And a timeout going to be taken by Canute. Mangum fans coming to life. 6:02 officially left of the ball game. 46-39. Mangum down by 7. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the school year. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, we have told you about tomorrow's ball games at the Great Plains Coliseum. We've told you about Tuesday night's ball games at Moreland, which get underway at 5 o'clock. I want to remind you, coming up next week, it's the Tri-County Basketball Tournament, and Mangum will begin things at 10 o'clock on that Thursday morning. They'll take on Navajo, and then Mangum will wrap up the tournament that night as the boys will do battle with Hollis. So look forward to that one. Tri-County coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Western Oklahoma State College. And always a fun place to do basketball games. Bernal getting in the face here of Wintery. Wintery going to dribble, drive, put up the shot, didn't go, but a foul going to be called on Daniel. That'll be his 3rd. Let's check the fouls for Mangum. Earls has got 4. Zeke Rogers with 3. Well, check that. Avery Rogers has got 4. Zeke Rogers with 3. Clayton Caskey with 3. Daniel Bernal with 3. Couple of free throws here. First one on the way goes in. Keaton Wintery. And on a windswept Friday at Fort Cobb Golf Course, never could get those to fall in. Second one on the way here. Good. Keaton Wintery made them both. He's got 8. And the lead is 48-39. 5:50 left for the ball game. Angela D. Shelton, go Tigers. And good Friday evening to you, Angela. Tellis going to shoot the three and doesn't draw any iron. Well, he had a wide open three there, and footwork comes into play with shooting basketball shots, and he shuffled the feet, was not squared when he let go of it. And that's why he missed it so badly. 5:30 left in the ball game. And I can tell you that I missed a lot of shots because of those sort of things. I'm the expert. Not unlike Chad Fox, who was just deadly for the Hobart Bearcats back in the day. Dribble penetration here underneath the basket. Shot won't go down. Good move there. And a better rebound turned in by Keaton Wintery. Ball knocked out of his hands and picked up by Bernal. Colton wants to run. Earls quickly into the front court. Splits a couple of defenders. Euro step, lays it up and in. Colton Earls. How about this, kids? First two of the ball game for Colton Earls. 48-41, 4:55 and running in the fourth quarter of play. Mangum not going to go quietly into the good night. Trying to hang with Canute here. The number 6 team in Class A. Backdoor opportunity there, and that's just too easy for the big left-hander, Luke Spitz. First field goal of the night for Spitz. He's got a half a dozen, and it's 50-41. 4:30 left here in the bowl game. Tellis from the free throw line. Misses that one. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Colton Earls and taken away by Keaton Wintery. Wintery into the front court, going to let the defense slide by. And at 4:15, he'll bank it out near the timeline. Bernal going to pick him up there. 50-41 bowl game. Off the dribble penetration. Shot doesn't go. Foul going to be called on Colby Warboys. And Keaton Wintery will go to the line to shoot two. And foul on Colby is his second. That's the first on Mangum here in the fourth. So at the line to shoot two, Keaton Wintery. Wintery, 8 in the bowl game. He's 4 for 4 from the line. 18 of 22 as a club. And now 19 of 23 is Canute. They lead by 10, and they have outscored Mangum from the line 19-1. Second one on the way. That one came up short. And Colton there to get the rebound. Good job by Earls. So Wintery 1 of 2 from the line. Mangum, Earls going to miss the shot. Thought he got fouled. And there was no call. Ball free. Now going to be picked up by Canute. They don't have numbers, and so they'll let traffic clear. Skip pass over the top to Wintery. 3:45 left of the ball game. That's a carry. Yep. Finally. And John White, he's like me. I mean, we have seen that a bunch. And again, the easy way to determine if it's a carry or not, if it comes to rest when you're dribbling, that's a carry. So Mangum will get the call there with 3:40 left here in the ball game. Down by 10. They cannot trade baskets for baskets. They're going to have to start making buckets. And Mangum will get a timeout there. Wow. Coach Steffs says that should be a jump ball. And the officials are going to talk about it. I think that this is going to be overruled. I think this is going to go as a jump ball. Let's see if that's going to be the case as we keep it right here and watch down below. And I thought at first they were going to change the call, but given his reaction, Coach Steff's not going to get it. 3:36 left of the ball game. Mangum trails by 10 on Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care, Sooner Care, and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Talking about the Tri-County over there at Western Oklahoma State College as Mangum will get it on the inbounds play. Give and go to Earls, and Colton did a great job of controlling the basketball and putting it up and in. A couple of teams from the northwest part of the state going to be there, Arnett and Lady. Of course, Hobart, Mangum, Navajo, Hollis, also in the Tri-County basketball tournament. Frederick there too. So we look forward to that coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Western Oklahoma State College. Mangum down by 8 here, 51-43. 3 minutes showing on the clock in period number 4. Give you a game reset as we'll get a foul on Tellis. That'll be 4 on Diego. Team foul number 2 on Mangum in the 4th. So the Tigers have 3 timeouts remaining. Check that, 2 timeouts. In fact, each club has 2 timeouts remaining. 2 fouls here in the 4th on Mangum. None so far on Canute, and a steal by Earls, and an opportunity for Colton for 3. Got it! Earls heating up in the 4th. Colton with 7, his club within 5. 51-46, 2:40 remaining. So they got to stop at a steal and a bucket. Need one here again. 2:30 left in the ball game. Down by 5. Spitz. One thing that Canute has done tonight, shoot free throws. They've shot a bunch of them. They've shot well as well. 19 of 24 from the foul line. Inside, a foul going to be committed on Daniel Bernal, and it will send Spitz to the line to shoot 2. So on Bernal, that will be his 4th. Daniel, Colton Earls, Diego Tellis, and Avery Rogers, all with 4 fouls with 2:17 remaining. Michelle Rogers-Huckabee has joined us. Hello. Spitz, 4 for 4 for the line, misses that one. Luke with 6 of the ball game. He will get one more. 51-46. So it's a 2-possession ball game regardless. Is it 5 or is it 6? And it's 5 as the free throw no good, but the rebound going to be tracked down by Canute. And a blocking foul going to be called on Diego Tellis, and Tellis will foul out of the ball game. Boy, the Mangum fans here down in front of us thought that was a push-off, thought that Mangum was going to get the ball, but instead Diego will foul out with 4 points. Wow. Man, foul, by the way. Number 5 on Mangum in the 4th. So at the foul line, the rest of the way, Canute. Keaton Wintery misses it. And during the free throw, the official blew his whistle, and he teed up Mangum. Wow. So they're going to let, I wonder if they're going to let the free throw be reshot, because the official teed up Coach and blew his whistle in the middle of the free throw. And we're just kind of watching the body language of the coaches and the officials, and they are not going to let him reshoot that free throw. Him being Keaton Wintery. So Wintery, one more. He made it. Now they'll shoot the 2 technicals. You know, the frustration boiling over. So at the line to shoot 2 now, Jackson Beck with 19 in the ball game. And Jackson has made 6 of 7 free throws. He gets the 2 technicals here, makes the first. And we'll get one more. 53-46, 2:14 remaining. Of course, Canute will get the ball as well. Second free throw good. So Beck made them both. He's got 18. So 3 points made at the free throw line there. And Canute will get the ball. Zeke Rogers is going to come back in. Well, actually, Rogers came in for Diego, who fouled out. Inbounds pass is Rogers, Warboys, along with Earls, Caskey, and Bernal. 2 minutes left in the ball game, 54-46. Canute can play keep away. As Wintery going to go inside, put up the shot, doesn't get it to go. He'll get fouled by Colby Warboys. Quite the collision at the rim between Warboys and Wintery. Foul on Colby, going to be his third. Team foul number 7 called on Mangum in the fourth. And the disparity at the foul line really rearing its ugly head here with 1:58 remaining. Couple of free throws for Wintery. Misses the first. Keaton will get a second. Nobody blew the whistle in the middle of that one. Avery Rogers going to come back into the ball game. Warboys will sit down. my longtime friend Mike Rogers has just about had it with the officiating here tonight. Second one on the way. Good. Mike coaching up his Tiger team saying, just stand still or you're going to get a foul. 3 ball, drained, left side, Daniel Bernal. Those are the first points of the night for Daniel. So he and Earl scoreless until the fourth. Mangum down by 6, 1:40 remaining. Needing a turnover here, attacking, missing the shot is Wintery, and the rebound taken away by Mangum. Earl's in the front court, left side, Zeke in rhythm, 3, air ball. And the rebound going to be taken away by Luke Spitz. Jennifer Reisner back in the broadcast. Hello, Jennifer. 1:15 left here. Mangum down by a half a dozen. 55-49, needing the ball in the worst kind of way. Nate Bryant and Canute content to play catch and keep away as Jackson Beck will get it. Now they'll go to Wintery, and Wintery going to be fouled by Rogers. I think that's Avery fouling out here. And it will be on Avery Rogers. So Avery fouling out and finishing the night with a couple of points. Yeah. Chad Fox pointing out that Canute here in the fourth quarter of play, 0 fouls. They only had 3 in the third period and 3 in the first period. Free throw here, good. Wintery will get one more. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. This will be the 14th free throw of the quarter made. And I've got him 34 on the night. 34 free throws on the night for Canute. Mangum has mustered 6. Colton Earl's going to get the ball taken away from him. 57-49. 50 seconds left of the ball game. And Canute going to attack. Missed the shot. Good job by Warboys to block that one away. Here's Daniel Bernal and a foul in the backcourt. And if you're a Mangum fan, too little too late. Luke Spitz second. And that'll be 4 now on Canute here in the fourth. Check the 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Colton Earls, Zeke Rogers, Colby Warboys, Clayton Caskey, and Daniel Bernal. And a foul will send Earls to the line to shoot 2. It's on Luke Spitz, his third. 5 now on Canute. Is that not 5? Oh, that's just their second. What am I talking about? Yeah. I'm sorry. I was adding to the total that they had in the third quarter. Silly me. What was I thinking? 3 ball all the way for Caskey. Comes up short. And the rebound going to be taken away by Canute. And this one, for all intents and purposes, over here. 57-49. And Wintery going to get fouled as he goes by below us. They go to the line to shoot 2 more. Zeke Rogers, 4th foul of the night. 9 now in the fourth quarter on Mangum. So Wintery back to the line. Keaton has had a career there tonight at the charity stripe. You get 2 more here. First for Wintery, no good. Keaton will get 1 more. So Mangum will have to regroup in a hurry, much like the girls. Traveling to Lawton tomorrow to take on a very athletic pair of Riverside teams. Second one on the way, rolls in. So 1 of 2 is Wintery. 58-49, 15 seconds remaining. Earl's going to push and get stripped as he went by. Loose basketball, Nate Bryan. Across the timeline, ball bouncing off the head of Clay Randall. Taken away by Earls and laying it up as time expires, Colton Earls. 58-51, your final score. The victory goes to Canute tonight over the Mangum Tigers. 58-51 the final. Back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
58-51, Mangum gave it all they could down the stretch, but didn't have enough to come back and win it tonight as they outscored 18-14 Canute in the fourth quarter play, but the disparity at the free throw line raising its ugly head. 14 in the loss for Clayton Caskey, 9 for Colton Earls, all in that fourth quarter of play. Colby Warboys wound up with 9. 6 on the night for Zeke Rogers. Give 4 apiece to Diego Tellis and to Coulter Webb. And 3 on the night for Daniel Bernal, 2 for Avery Rogers. Mangum 1 of 6 from the foul line. 1 of 6 from the foul line. Canute was, oh, by the way, 26 of 36 from the foul line. And again, they win it by a final score of 58-51, 18 in the victory for Jackson Beck. So we will step aside for a few hours and come back and bring you basketball tomorrow starting at 1 o'clock as Mangum will be over there at the Great Plains Coliseum to take on Riverside. Girls at 1 o'clock and the boys at about 2:30. As Amanda Augustine has joined us for the broadcast late in the afternoon, and late in the evening. So tomorrow at 1 and 2:30, we'll be at the Great Plains Coliseum for Double Dip with Riverside. Make sure that you join us in person if you can. If not, we will be there, and we'll be over the radio on 97.7 and on all of our streaming platforms. So for Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Be safe. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 1 from Lawton on Classic Hits 97.7.